Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Baldy Chris and this is Enter the Gungeon, and we're now up to episode 45 of Unloaded, which is where I've been playing off a clean save file, which is becoming pretty close to not being a clean save file. I haven't forgotten, I need 16 shambling rounds. If you show me the shambling rounds I will kill them, but they're just not showing up very often. I might get one on the third floor. I'm going to take this out of rainbow mode. And, you know, possibly later on either in the Forge or Bullet Hell. So, yeah, the hunting quests are certainly taking a while. And there's a few other bits and pieces that I need to get done as well. In terms of trophies, there is the hunting quest and chandelier kills, and I can't believe I haven't hit the chandelier kill total yet. It feels definitely like I should have done. Chandeliers are only on this floor. Oh, don't spawn in on me, that's just naughty. Oh, you sneaky shit. I thought I'd avoided the one that spawned in on me, but got sneakily shot in the back by a little bulletkin. Not acceptable. Yeah, this floor is the only one that has chandeliers on it, so I know, give me some chandeliers and I'll see what I can do. Big rooms like this, I'm kind of having to scroll around them to find out whether there actually are chandeliers in them or not. Doesn't look like there is in this one. Okay, yeah, those were the two trophies outstanding. For the Platinum, there's also a trophy for completing challenge mode, and I'm not a fan of challenge mode, I'm not very good at it. Oh, there's a fucking chandelier in there as well. God damn it, didn't see that. Oh, there's one here as well. Have to try and draw them down a little bit. And then back up, and they've taken themselves out. One. Disappointing when it could have actually been quite a few. However, it's one more, the game can't keep denying me. There's another one here. Slightly difficult work luring them underneath it. Oh, it's gone. I think somebody might have died to a chandelier there. It's obviously an enemy that triggered it. I don't know if that counts, whether it has to be me that initiates a chandelier kill, or whether a chandelier attributable death while I'm playing counts. I've no idea. Possibly me that triggers it, since the trophy has so stubbornly refused to pop so far. And yeah, challenge mode. I find challenge mode very difficult. I'm not going to lie, I had to save Scummit to do it on my original save file, which is going to be quite difficult to do on stream, if I'm honest, because every time I go into my PlayStation menus rather than the game, the stream will get paused, which isn't really ideal, is it? Why did I shoot that chest? I'm so used to having been playing in rainbow mode as well. God, what an idiot. Green chest was halfway decent as well. Absolute buffoonery. Let's hope the other chest is really shit hot. Or that there's something fantastico in the shop that I can afford to buy. First floor is a bit of a luck fest, if that's even the word. Just because if you want to open both chests and go to the oubliette, you need a lot of keys. So you start with one, you need 4 keys to do that. There'll always be one for sale in the shop, which it's only one on this occasion. It's not exactly spoiling me for choice. Which still wasn't a good enough reason to blow up that green chest. So let's get the floor cleared out and then start making some decisions about what we can and can't do. Yeah, another thing about challenge mode is that it costs hegemony credits to play, and since I still have stuff to unlock by buying them, I did do some looking up. I've got at least another 4 items to buy from Doug, and they're all at the top end of his pricing tier, so 28 credits per go. Whoops. Send that back down again. Had to put out the fire. I mean, simply might not get to visit the oubliette. Yeah, down to 2 hegemony credits, because you also have to pay to play as the gunslinger. Which, while you're still making the purchases, is definitely problematic. Oh, carried away watching the chandelier kill there. There's another 2 of them there. So it's not like I'm keeping a close mental tally of how many I've been doing, but I've definitely done at least 10 in recent episodes, and you know, I can't help thinking if I've got the minecart kills on the 3rd floor, and that was a few episodes ago now, I surely to God ought to have got the chandelier kills as well, since you probably see more opportunities to do chandelier kills than you do minecart kills. Oh dear. Bye bye master round. And yeah, for quite a long time I was deliberately avoiding doing minecart kills simply because they are so likely to get you killed. Or get you damaged, maybe not killed. Yeah, I still managed to get up to 100 of those, so why haven't I got the chandelier ones? Come on, let's get this guy dead, please. Thank you. So I've not picked up a weapon, so I should be guaranteed a weapon drop here. 1 measly hegemony credit for that, which, considering my poor performance, is perhaps unsurprising. It's a weapon I don't like. What fun. Done alright on the keys though, so I can now open this blue chest. And also go to the oubliette as well. Oh, cactus now. I like cactus with gunslinger. That's definitely a good get. Let's try and find some secret rooms. And then, if not, I'll head off to the oubliette. Not seeing any wall cracks yet. So, let's try the shop, but quite honestly it doesn't really look like a great option for secret rooms. The shape of it with these sloping edges is, but it's kind of hemmed in on all sides, so probably unlikely from that point of view, and that has proved to be the case. Right, oubliette, let's go, and let's try not to destroy the various options that I have. So yeah, challenge mode. It's probably going to wait until I've got at least all of Doug's items bought. And even after that, I've still got platinum bullets to buy in the breach shop, which is a 200 credit purchase. And the microtransaction gun, which I don't really want to buy, but for the sake of completeness, will need to. And that's a 100 credit purchase. So yeah, be a little while yet before I get to start having a crack at challenge mode, which I think costs 6 credits to play as each time. One way to try and make it a bit easier is to play as Gunslinger, which costs 7 credits each time, so that could get awkward. And then you unlock Chaos Bullets by beating challenge mode, which is hard, or by playing it 20 times in total. So again, getting it as a consolation prize is still going to require a lot of hegemony credits to get to that stage. Beating it or not, there's also an unlock attached to reaching the 3rd floor in challenge mode as well, which I would hope is relatively achievable. But it only takes a few rooms with hammer modifiers in it on challenge mode to just really screw you over. So yeah, we'll see. Going to be a bit of a grind. What else have we got to unlock? There's no keys really. On a synergy chest as well. Disgraceful. I didn't have any water weapon to put that out with. What a fucking nuisance. So tactically what I should have done there was visit the shop before I visited a chest room, just in case such a thing happened. And then I could have bought a key. Let's buy a key, just in case it happens a second time, which isn't impossible. It's now making it a little hard to get sufficient funds to buy the key for the rat fight. And with this weapon, I think I'd be in with a decent shout of beating the rat fight. I'd ideally want some more health by then as well, but oh, there was a chest drop in that last room, which I didn't notice in the first instance. That's a freebie, let's get it open. Take the health, thank you. Shadow Clone, that's quite a good item actually. Pleased with that for a brown chest. And yeah, no need to feed gun munchers anymore, and actually I wouldn't mind getting rid of Anvil, and it's not very good, but it would need a second gun to go with it as well, and I don't have a second one that I want to get rid of. But I'm not that big a fan of using gun munchers full stop really. So even if they're crap weapons that you've got in hand, I think it's probably better to have 2 weapons in hand that you don't like using, which you can use as a fallback weapon if you run out of ammo and everything you do like using, rather than swapping them for one more gun, which is probably going to be sort of not noticeably better than the 2 you put in. So yeah, the main reason I'd use them is if it's a truly awful gun that I'm just definitely never going to use, and there's a few that fit that category. or if I've just run out of ammo in so many things that I can't hope to get them refilled, then might as well bin a couple of empty weapons and get a full one back. Right, let's try the boss fight. Bring in my little shadow friend between the two of us and this weapon. We ought to mess this up good and proper. By mess it up, I mean mess the boss up, not mess the fight up good and proper. Although I have already been hit a second time. Getting a little hard to actually see what's going on screen. Considering the sheer volume of projectiles going around, it's not. I mean, it's noticeably slowing down my console as well. It's not doing quite as much damage as I might have thought. Anyway, it is dead. Didn't come out of it with very much health, but that Skull Spitter does do a good bit more damage. So maybe I need to rely on Cactus as a room clearer rather than a boss killer. I don't know, I thought it was a good shout for a boss killer, but yeah. Wasn't super great just now. And yeah, like I say, it both slowed the console down and made it really hard to actually see anything that was going on. It's done very good work in clearing out a room like that though. I mean, that room can definitely be problematic. Right, have I had the other chest room yet? I guess I have. Don't remember what it was. What was in the chest? Oh, no, it's a synergy chest and I had to destroy it. That's right. Right, what do we have here then? Gamma ray. Yeah, I'm alright with that. Let's try and find some secret rooms. Oh, that's most of the usual culprit rooms investigated. Not seeing cracks there. Let's try the shop. Nope. What else might be a possibility? Fair few that have got outside edges. I'm going to try that room. Nope. Oh well. Oh god, how far a walk is it to the old crest? Well, that is so unfair. Right, there we are. Got more hit points in armour than I do in heart health. Oh, there's some surplus health, didn't realise. Not very much, but it helps, it helps. I don't think I need the ammo just yet. I'd rather hold on to the cash in the hope that I can make the purchase of the Nord key and get some better weapons going into it. But it'd be very nice to get the partially eaten cheese unlocked as well, which is the only rat item still outstanding. But yeah, if I can beat the rat outside of rainbow mode and ideally come away with more than one key after the fight, there's a reasonably good chance of getting the last item unlocked. Right. Do I want to avoid that room? Just in case of taking a stupid hit on the way to the crest. No, let's do it. Oh, fuck off, floor traps. Seriously. That is, I have to be honest, there's no other expression for it, a complete cunt's trick. Fucking floor traps. Unbelievable. Right, and I've got to go through the room again. I mean, look at the fucking positioning of them as well. Two of them right beside the entrance that I came in. Yeah, I have a theory that... Oh, hang on, this is a shrine I need to use, I'm pretty sure. Probably going to completely torpedo the run, but screw it. It's not going that well anyway. There we go, I have unlocked the Life Orb by virtue of using that shrine for a second time. So there's one more unlock done, at least. Probably at the expense of the remainder of this run. But yes, my theory, though, I was getting into... I think the Abbey is probably the hardest floor in the entirety of Gungeon to actually access. So, like... It hinges on getting into the oubliette for a start, which isn't always easy to do. Oh, that's not the altar room. It's Gungeon. Potion of lead skin wouldn't be a bad get, so especially for that price as well. Is it better than the shadow clone? I don't know. Would I have enough to buy the rat key and the potion of lead skin? Although I think any notion of actually going to the rat floor with this little health is probably very ill thought out. I would have to have some supremely lucky items that generate extra heart containers for me to, and a couple of master rounds to even really want to be going to the rat fight at the moment. And who knows what will happen. But yeah, so you've got to get to the oubliette in order to go. So that means you need to keep a water barrel intact. Hello, you. There's the altar room. Yeah, so keep a water barrel intact, which isn't always easy to do. Have 2 keys once you put the fire out. Survive the oubliette, which, you know, if you're a new player to the game, again, isn't that easy to do. I mean, I was reasonably close to death in the boss fight, playing as the gunslinger with what seems to be quite a decent weapon and a shadow clone. Then hope that the old crest isn't behind a key, which it sometimes is, and you therefore can't access it for that reason. take it to the second floor, and then make it all the way to wherever the altar room is, which is usually far away from your start point, without taking a single bloody hit from something like a sneaky floor trap, or something spawning in on you, or a bat that fires off 3 rounds after it dies, or a sniper that just gets you with a real fast shot, or any number of things to then get to that floor. So that's I think the highest level of difficulty. The rat fight is perhaps second, what with it having an expensive purchase attached to it, and a key and 2 blanks. It's a high level of resources to actually get into. Right, what have I got? I've got 1 key. Must have enough to buy the second key. What else is here? That's not fantastic. Buy the key, open both the chests on this floor. Oh, let's also see what we get out of the adventure as well. A green guanstone. Not brilliant. Okay, and some pretty low level chests as well. So, full heart health, nice. Not much use to me though. Is that the portable table? I mean, that's fucking shit. Yuck. And then some low level weapon out of this one. It's a siren. Siren's okay. Alright, let's get in and see if I can't rescue a flawless out of this. Everyone's least likely to flawless enemy. Give me my cactus back. Oh, I've got hit. There we go. Not surprising when I can't see dick. Get the shadow clone in to double blind me. Okay, that's the gunner or gooner. Can't really remember much about this weapon actually. Yep, not really clear what it might or might not do from that description. And broken even with the Germany credit situation. Okay, do I want the rat key? Such an expensive purchase, and not getting the mouse around there is not good. I don't know that the weaponry I've got is particularly up to snuff for the rat fight either. It's a decent amount of weapons. Some of them do reasonable damage. But yeah, still a bit of a big ask. Right. I am gonna get it. Meaning I can buy bugger all else on this floor. So I'll just have a look for secret rooms. You can keep that portable table device. It's shit. Goopton, why haven't you got any secret rooms coming off your little chamber? Not you. Nope. Is that the other chest room there? It is. Okay. All the usual culprits there, not showing any signs of having a secret room. I've got one extra blank, so if I do fire it off on spec in the shop, I could just be wasting it. No, okay, let's head to the third floor and see if I can't rescue this run from somewhere. Oh, hello, Lucas Jeberech 4. I didn't see your message, and now that I am seeing it, and it's clear that you're yet another fucking spam account for bigfollows.com, you can kiss my hairy ass. That's right, Baldy Chris has a hairy ass. There we are. I think I've made my feelings clear on that subject. Right, what do we have on this floor? Hopefully some shambling rounds, so I'm going to at least say I've made progress on the hunting quest. Another drawback to the cactus is I cannot see if there are any rats on the floor to know whether or not I need to be looking for a hatch in any given room. Bastard. I've got some form of synergy as well that allows me to leech health off some enemies. I don't know what's doing it, but it's not all enemies. So the big green blob did it, but when it split into the smaller ones didn't have it, which was unexpected. So yeah, that mushroom had it. Again, didn't see if there were rats. Probably best to have a precautionary look on each room rather than having to try and search the entire floor at a later stage. There, I did see rats. I would think there's very few positions in the room that the hatch can actually be in. Basically going to be one of these corners. There it is. Okay, hatch uncovered, and with the current setup, I think it'd be one of the most ambitious requests ever to go to the rat fight. I've got a mimic though, so getting a free item here. Fuck off, rat. See, I was in the goddamn room, how dare you? It's a fucking active item, isn't it? So, it will replace the active item that I've got. It's an invulnerability one, which is a good thing to have. is it better than double damage? Which is effectively what the Shadow Clone is. So it might be, oh I don't know, swings and roundabouts. With such low health, avoiding damage would be a great thing to have. But on the other hand, if it means your fight lasts twice as long, you're twice as likely to take damage at some point during it. Let's hang on to it for now. And say goodbye to the other one, unfortunately. An ammo top up on this would be quite welcome, since it's not going to run out immediately, but it's getting towards the bottom end. Not a Guanstone. Ammo, if you don't mind. Okay, let's head round towards the shop. Oh, that spider will, it's actually having health drawn out of it even when it's underground. Definitely the easiest way to deal with spiders. is just stay very well hidden and basically slowly squeeze them to death. Can't afford that. Come on, Bello. Why are you selling high-end items like that? I don't want cluster mine because it's an active item and it's not very good. And remote bullets I can't operate at all. Plus, there's not really a whole lot of use for remote bullets with the weapon I've got at the minute. And I can't afford the commando. So, not got brilliant options open at the minute. Must be another chest room to find. I noticed when I came on stream there were 2,800 people watching Enter the Gungeon streams at the point I started. 2,700 of them are watching one Korean guy. So, don't think we're going to get terribly many visitors to my little stream, despite the vast numbers of people that are interested in this game right now. I kind of forgot I had that green Guanstone. Which gives me a chance to heal on taking injury. I don't know whether it's been doing it or not. I'm at full health. My full 2 heart health. Got a couple of keys. Need one to get into the rat fight, so let's give this a go. Flare gun. Flare gun is a worthwhile thing to have as the gunslinger. Don't know that I'd consider it a boss killer. Did Bello have ammo for sale? Seriously, Bello, your shop is useless. Right. Definitely haven't got enough for the commando. Yeah, let's do the boss fight. I'll use the cactus and maybe alternate it a bit with the flare gun. And I'm taking a hit already, so definitely no master rounds for me. Cactus did seem to do a pretty good job of killing whatever was in front of it there. It's one of those weapon... what's the word? Avatars? Pixels? I don't know what I'm on about. The graphics, it's such a small picture. I can't tell what it is. Oh, it's the mutation. Mutation is quite good, isn't it? It is. Right. Whether it's good enough to go facing the rat with, I have my doubts. And no ammo refill as well, that's definitely unhelpful. Any secret rooms anywhere? Not in great evidence there. Probably unlikely here, but I'll have a look. Check the exit area as well. No. Right. I guess I'll head to the rat fight and see if I even make it as far as the fight. Certainly don't hold out much hope for beating it, considering the extremely low health we've got. At least there'll be an ammo refill before the rat fight itself. So used to seeing a rainbow chest here as well. Would be very welcome to have that again. How long is the cactus going to last? Not very long. Let's try using it with the mutation. Yeah, usually the icons for the guns, the bigger they are, the more powerful the gun is, but mutation is, I think, the exception to the rule. There's a couple of ones that got really diddy pictures that do some pretty stonking damage. Right, let's go. Oh, of course it's the lead maidens. And of course I'm taking hit after hit. Well, one hit. Which is one more than I wanted, for sure. Right. Probably shouldn't have really stuck around in the room to endanger myself for the sake of ammo when I know there's ammo coming. But cactus is certainly good for a room like that. everyone dead in this room? It's genuinely very hard to see. Okay. Anything else actually need ammo? Gunamite. Okay, I think I'll stick with a combination of mutation and cactus. Don't know if there's an order in which they might work better. There we are. Didn't think it was going to last long. Right, back to the breach. I'm going to do another run, but I'm going to have a wee first of all, so, you know, go make yourself a cup of tea or something. I shall be back momentarily. Right, that's better. What we're going to do now? Why is Doug and why isn't he selling stuff? I mean, I haven't got enough to buy anything with it. To buy any of his stuff just yet. In case you forgot, I didn't give you any shambling rounds to be able to slay the little fuckers, or the big fuckers as the case may be. Might actually do a challenge run. We'll be putting it in rainbow mode and I will be playing as Gunslinger, but I've got enough credits to do that. Just. So, let's do it. Am I ready for a rainbow run? Yes, please. And I'm going to try your horrid challenge mode. Your blessing, behave, blessing. Right, challenge mode. So there will not be any secret floors on this run. And the aim is to get to the 3rd floor in order to unlock whatever it was that you get unlocked for making it to the 3rd floor. So I'm not holding out much hope of getting terribly far, particularly if I start seeing rooms with hammer-based modifiers. I'd have really liked something super shit hot like the black hole gun. Would have really been a nice get there. Or big shooty gun. The Life Orbs what just got unlocked, wasn't it? I don't know what it does. Drains will from foes. Does it drain health from them? Guess it ought to. Amazingly, it doesn't have any synergies for the gunslinger. So that was perhaps not a brilliant pickup. Also, oh god. Yeah, oh crikey, that is the very opposite of ammo efficient. It's handy for being able to take health off enemies from virtually anywhere, but oh, it's a mimic, isn't it? It is, right, mimics are 0 use in rainbow mode, so nope. Oh, straight away I got hit by the high stress modifier. So I'd have dropped down to half a heart health for 5 seconds before your health gets restored to what it should be. I don't know if gun Q actually works when you've only got one gun beyond your starter weapon. So not having a great showing so far, really. Can I get a chandelier kill? I also completely forgot to see what the actual modifier in the room was. Don't know if I did get a chandelier kill there or not. Certainly didn't get the trophy. There's possibly an argument for just getting into the boss fight and trying to go... Oh, look at that. Cursed ceramics. What fun. Is that the only modifier in the room? It's not the end of the world. Oh. A stinky little hit there. A couple of hits there. God, don't need that. Right, come on, let's get this finished off. So, not exactly a command performance. Let's refill the ammo in that. And yeah, just head off to the next floor. Hope I get something that'll guarantee a victory on the floor. Very few things guarantee it in challenge mode. Yeah, I'll take the yellow chamber purely because it gives extra health. And some charmed enemies might be helpful. The extra curse is not helpful in the slightest, but What can you do? Oh, don't attack the charmed one. Or actually do attack the charmed one since it's buffing the enemies. Which is a shit thing to do if you're supposed to be on my side. I presume I had gun Q there since my weapon seemed to change without me being the one to change it. Okay, which one is the king? Oh, fuck off. Oh, for God's sakes. Can't believe that I took a second hit there, that was just rude. And I forgot the way Long Live the King worked, whether it was you have to kill one first or one last. There we are. Again, I kind of forgot to check the modifiers. I got distracted by a Keykin, and of course Keykin is really not a whole lot of use in rainbow mode. Right, thermal clips shouldn't be a major bother, because this weapon effectively doesn't have a clip. As long as you never get a clip emptied on, or get a clip fully emptied, you shouldn't ever find yourself standing in a pool of fire. So that modifier is not too awful. Hit the king, please. Oh, fuck off with the grenades, seriously. Give me some health, please. Oh, thank you. Gonna need as much of it as I can get my hands on. Cursed ceramics. So long as I stay away from them, that's not really problematic. Just try and shoot them a little bit in case I do need to move around towards them. Oh no, all dealt with. Jolly good. Is there anything in the shop that might rescue me? I'm gonna buy the health, I don't normally, but it's challenge mode, and also it's rainbow mode, so it's not as if there's anything that I'll be able to, you know, spend money on to bolster myself properly. Like, there's never going to be a good weapon that I can think, oh, I should have had that. Oh, that was a charmed one. I should not have killed the charmed one. Yeah, so the modifiers here, you've got final attack, which some of those ones have anyway. Just means once something's dead it explodes, but by default all the enemies are far away from you on this one because they're all stood over on the islands, so not too awful. This is not a dreadful one to have right now. Thermal clips, I'm not going to be emptying my clip, not with that particular weapon. And a Blobulin Rancher, I think if you hit the wall, Blobulins appear. But with a beam weapon that auto-targets an enemy, you're not going to hit the wall, so got a bit lucky there. A little bit more health, please. Or junk, whatever. Okay. Haven't found the boss nearly as quickly as on the first floor. Yeah, Poison Pursuit shouldn't be terribly problematic. Just keep moving. Took a few hits while keeping moving, unfortunately, but there we go. Oh, hammer time. Fuck off, hammers. Right, where is the one that needs to die first? Or last? I can never remember what way it works. Right, yeah, hammer modifiers about the worst one you can get. And yeah, I just didn't clock at all. Right. Don't blink is quite an easy mode to deal with. Because so long as I keep the torch trained on them, they present no threat whatsoever, and in a room like that, it's not hard to do. Right, where's the boss fight? Okay. I hadn't realised that pot shots applied to enemy bullets. Basically, if the little pots, bits of scenery in the room get destroyed, they will fire. So they got me, and you get the effect that the Gorgon has as well. Oh Christ, I'm nearly out of ammo on this bloody weapon. And I'm not going to be able... Oh, I might be able to afford some in the shop. If there was some. There wasn't. Damn it. Right, well let's hope that the modifiers on this aren't really irritating ones. Yeah, they're quite irritating. In that I'm going to get bombed. Crikey, yeah, these are not winning combos. Explosive Pyre I don't think is the end of the world. I think that only applies to a death sequence. I might be wrong. Getting a little close for comfort there. No more blanks left. Unfortunate because some of these ones, like stepping through these bullets ordinarily isn't too bad. But when you got fucking rockets raining down on you as well, a lot harder to avoid taking a hit. Still, I think I've got just about enough health left to be able to see her off. There we go. And then, no, she didn't even have an explosive pyre then. Refill the ammo, refill the health. So, yeah, I'm going to make it to the 3rd floor, because all I've got to do is get in the lift. So that will unlock an item, which is nice. The whole point of this series, trying to unlock stuff. And I think beyond using a companion shrine, I think the vast majority of the unlocks left are based around buying stuff more than anything else. There's a few other bits and pieces, so we've got chance bullets unlocked. Hurrah! Abyssal Tentacle's pretty good with the gunslinger. Give that a try. I'll stick with the Life Orb to begin with. Stop shooting the wrong one. There we are. Not an ammo efficient way of doing it, but it worked. This room doesn't appear to have any modifiers on it at all. Even getting hit by debts, they're the easiest things to avoid. Right, who's in here? Not that it really matters in rainbow mode. Okay, so on to using the Abyssal Tentacle since the Life Orb is empty. Rat's Revenge isn't too bad, that's just the little fire traps on the floor. We've got Cinegrace up here, which is useless in rainbow mode. Mimic, not going to disturb that. I mistook the modifier there. I thought it was the one where everything remained stationary, and it wasn't. It's just a dark room. Oh, okay. Into a boss fight again. It might be best just to tackle the boss fight and hope the modifiers aren't too shit. Yeah, not too bad. Test of how long the ammo can last in this weapon. Hang on, my telly's threatening to close down, and unfortunately the warning about it covers most of the screen, which is not what I want. It's an unfriendly fire. That's my bullets reflect off walls. Lucky I'm using a beam weapon. Explosive pyre, well, there isn't going to be much in the way of dead bodies to explode in this. There will be a few little helpers, and it's dark. Well, I could see that it's dark. Where is the enemy? Oh. Come on, let's get him. There we go. Well, I thought I might make it to the 3rd floor, which is why I took this mode on. A little surprised to have made it past the 3rd floor, albeit just. I think the time that I first managed to beat challenge mode, I got a glitched chest on the 3rd floor, which skipped the rest of the floor. You know, bypasses the boss fight as well as all the other challenge rooms. The 4th floor then consists of one big boss fight. There's 2 beholsters in there, one glitched and one not. It's quite a tough fight, but with Gunslinger and a decent weapon in Rainbow mode, that put paid to them, so the 3rd and the 4th floor were very brief. And then I just save scummed from that point on, so I was starting on the 5th floor with the Gunslinger in Rainbow mode. After a few goes, I got the Black Hole Gun, and Black Hole Gun in the Gunslinger's hands is an extremely powerful weapon. It doesn't negate all the challenge mode modifiers you get, but it made it a fuck sight easier, so that was how I beat challenge mode. And something along those lines would be very helpful again. Oh, we've got clone. Don't know if clone's a blessing or a curse for for rainbow mode actually, or for challenge mode. Oh, it prolongs the run. Let's take clone and see what happens. What's going to happen is I'm going to run out of ammo. That is abundantly clear. Oh, actually, I've got some ammo. I'm going to put it in the Life Orb. Where are you, little blue bastard? Oh, I got snagged on a bloody corpse. What are the chances? Okay, pretty much on my last legs here. Mini boss, I think, would be a poor decision. Probably all rooms are going to be equally poor decisions though. Could just let the charmed one try and do the job for me there. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so some enemies might turn into ghosts. I can live with that. Unfriendly fire, just not a threat with this weapon. Oh dear. Abyssal Tentacle, I don't think it's a threat with that either. Everything dead now? Ammo refill would have been really nice. It's all out of everything now. I would have definitely preferred health to junk there. Oh dear. Okay. Give me something really, really nice now. That would be most acceptable. Oh, fuck off with the hammers, really. Unbelievable, killed everything in the room, the hammer still came down, and even though I avoided it, it still fucking clipped me. Fucking detest hammers. Right. None of those turned into ghosts, so that modifier was essentially a bit of a nothing. So last bullet standing is the one where I have to leave one till last. Or maybe it isn't, I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake, go away with the hammers. Oh, that was a good outcome for a hammer room. Ghost of the Shell is not really a threat in here either, because there's only ever going to be one enemy. Was that a flawless? It actually was. Wouldn't expect to get many of them in challenge mode. Certainly help with the overall survivability. Just gonna go plug in case I hit yet another battery issue with my controller. It's been happening over and over lately. Right, why won't it give me ammo? Quite like the idea of the Ancient Hero's bandana, but it's only good if I do pick up ammo. Let's give it a go. And hope I get something. Well, hopefully I get an ammo drop or a shop with ammo in it. And then hopefully I make it off this floor, and the next floor I'll get some uber nice weapon with all nice and pre-filled with quadruple ammo. Didn't actually notice fully what the modifiers were for this room. It's obviously cursed ceramics. It's just cursed ceramics. Boom! Ammo! Excellent! Let's go with the Life Orb again, since that has been doing some very good work at killing things without triggering some of the modifiers, such as the Globulin Rancher. There we are. What's in the shop? I could actually buy the rat key. I'm not going to buy the rat key. Or, I don't know, is that a good idea? It actually might not be an awful idea. Because if I find the rat hatch, I can avoid a boss fight, go to the rat floor, just take the wrong turn and go to the 4th floor and miss the rat fight. Or maybe try the rat fight and hopefully get loads of decent shit dropped if I beat it. I don't know. Ooh, I just don't know. Unfriendly fire shouldn't be a problem in using this weapon. Very annoying that the Life Orb doesn't seem to follow any real rhyme or reason about which enemy it will target, because I'd quite like to keep the charmed ones on side, or keep them alive to remain on my side. Oh, really, hammers? Who needs it? Is that fucking lead maiden dead yet? Oh, fuck off. Yeah, now, up until the point I stepped in this room, things were looking okay, and then those hammers have just absolutely fucking crucified me. And the lead maiden, actually. The lead maiden is not one that's easy to take down with the weapon I'm using. it the Door Lord? As long as he doesn't do his fire attack, things shouldn't be too bad. It's empty. There, the fire attack that I can't avoid very well. Come on, get dead, you bastard. Why is he not killing him? Christ, if it would stay on target, I might actually fucking hit it. Seriously, drain the life out of this fucking bastard before I do. Before I die myself, I mean. Seriously, hit it! Hit the fucking thing! Fucking hell. Never mind high stress taking you down to half a heart. How about just being hit repeatedly taking you down to half a heart? That was not a good outcome. Is there anything I can rescue myself with in the shop? Not really. Why don't I sell all my extra health to the vampire? I'm going to buy the Nord key, and who knows, it might be a valid tactic, it might be a really stupid idea. I'll give you something excellent. Like black hole gun, excellent. Not this sort of stuff. Take the robot's left hand. I don't know if that's going to be a brilliant weapon to use, really. Okay. Is it the rat room? Doesn't seem to be. You know what, I think going to the rat fight might be a very valid tactic, or at least going to the rat floor. Disintegrate is literally no use. Bit of health, please. Okay. Those modifiers certainly weren't particularly challenging. Oh, is that the hatch? It is the hatch. Screw it, I am taking my potentially suicidal path. So, just avoid so much of the third floor and the boss fight. Get in here, get another rainbow chest. Go on, black hole gun, black hole gun, black hole gun, that would be awesome. Still no guarantee if it is the black hole gun that I'll be able to carry it through to the end, but it would really, really be helpful getting an uber powerful weapon with 4 times its usual ammo capacity. Not quite. Big shooty gun is good. As a room clearer. I don't know what the robot's left hand might do as a boss fight. I'll take the big shooty gun. It's not always brilliant on floors like this though, because of the way the enemies spawn in. I presume that the modifiers still apply down here. They do. However, it's okay. Oh, jammed one. Oh, get off the cursed stuff. Get off the cursed stuff. A key, not much use. Okay. 2 bits of armour is as good a get from there as I could expect. Oh, empty room. Result. There we go. So, top up the health. And what weaponry to use? None of this is going to be particularly fast as a means to dispense with the rat, but actually that mightn't be a bad shout. Right, what modifiers are we going to have during the rat fight? Forgot to charge this up. Oh, high stress is not a good one, is it? It's about the worst you can have, in fact. Because he's bound to hit me, and then once he hits you once, very likely to get hit a second time because of the way his attacks work. Oh well. My misplaced ambition. It was worth a shot, wasn't it? So that's challenge mode. And I don't like it. Did get the unlock that was attached to it at least. Let's do one more as Gunslinger, but I'm absolutely not going to be doing it in challenge mode. So yeah, the plan is to try and get 56 hegemony credits if it's all possible. No, I didn't feel too lucky in the last one either. Alright, let's keep it in rainbow mode anyhow. And see if we can't get a nice stack of hegemony credits to buy at least one of those weapons. Okay, not super fussed with any of those weapons to start with. I'll take the broccoli to make me stronger, and starter weapon is fine for clearing the floor with. It's not necessarily a brilliant boss killer, but it'll do. I just hope we get some nicer piece of weaponry on the next floor, which may well be the oubliette, since kept the water barrel intact. There was a water barrel, I think, in the previous room as well, but it did not survive. It's out there, I think. There was one in a previous room anyway. No chandeliers. Yeah, just trying to tip those braziers over to hopefully let some fire take care of enemies for me to a certain extent. Any environmental assists are always welcome. Be especially welcome to see some chandeliers, because there's a trophy for that and I'm still trying to unlock it. I suspect it'll be the next trophy that gets unlocked, simply because, as was demonstrated in the last run, the chances of me getting a win in challenge mode are fairly low. I mean, I did get to the 4th floor, I suppose, and the rat fight, which is sort of the 4th floor. If I'd chosen to skip the rat fight entirely, I'd have been back on the 4th floor again. Just thought it might be good to pull off a win against the rat and have it drop a few weapons to sort of boost the overall arsenal. Sometimes you get something pretty good out of the rat. Are there any chandeliers in this room? Nope. Why no chandeliers? It's just rude. Plenty of dosh, but no chandeliers. Not really noticing much of a boost from having the broccoli. What's that? Oh right, yeah. I thought I'd left something for the rat, but it was a note from Bowler. Chandelier. No kill. It's just the one chandelier. Yeah. Oh, stupid. Oh, come on. When was the last time I saw a black chest outside of rainbow mode? Just rude. Got a lost adventurer there. Behind a key, very little, oh, behind a lock rather. Very little point doing it in rainbow mode, so he can stay behind his lock. I need those 2 keys to get to the oubliette. Try and get the foliage out of the way early doors, because it's an effective bullet shield, so it's handy there, but just it's a bullet shield both ways, so I would like to get in as many hits as possible on this instead of just shooting up shrubbery. Oh. Thought I was on the way to a flawless, and then fucker got me at the end. And then a second time when I was hoping to just get a rage kill in on him. So yeah, missed out on the master round. Bummer. Still. We have all the keys that are possibly needed now. That's enough keys to get in the oubliette and open the rat hatch. Could have done with getting a better payout for hegemony credits. There's just 1, very measly indeed. Trying to build up a stack of them, and you know I'm already still 6 down on where I was. Again, not super fussed by some of the weapons there. I'm going to take blank bullets because I think they're awesome. And yeah, there's some curse attached to them, but I can live with that. We can get something that fires crazy fast, like the Vulcan cannon. Blank bullets become fairly insane, really. Ooh. That didn't seem to have spawned in properly. Great. Oh, there we are. I've opened a secret room. That's one of the bonuses attached to blank bullets. So, fully tops up the health and got definitely more keys than was needed. You can have that ammo. I haven't got anything I can put ammo into. And yeah, so no blank used to get in, and for once in rainbow mode, it's a secret room that's actually given me worthwhile items. Quite often what you get is of limited use, or is in a chest. And you know, chests in rainbow mode are just no use whatsoever. I was going to say apart from the rat chest, but no, even that's a lie. You can't get anything out of the rat chests in rainbow mode. Okay. Yeah, least threatening trap room ever. Apart from being a very easy trap room, you don't even have to go through the traps to exit the room, so... Go away, jammed grenade. That's a nice haul of cash for that room. I suppose there was a jammed enemy in there. There must be quite a bit of curse attached to blank bullets for all the chests to be fused. Well, all the chests, both the chests on this floor at least. Yeah, been a few jammed enemies as well. There's another one. There's one I would rather was not jammed, because they just fire everywhere. Which isn't too bad so long as you can stay out of the way. And God, even the centre of the Pupulon was jammed there. That was odd. Yeah, Pupulons are really only majorly problematic when you haven't got adequate cover to stand behind. But yeah, they fire such irritating swirly bullet patterns that cover such a long distance. They can be pain to deal with. Now, is this a companion shrine? Don't think it is. I'm gonna look it up. You'll have to bear with me, sorry. Come on, enter the Gungeon wiki, play the game. Being very unresponsive on my phone for some reason. There we are, finally. Shrines. No, it is not the shrine, the companion shrine, which is the one I need to be using. What does it actually do? Removes a heart container and increases damage by 25% and increases curse as well. Screw it, I'm gonna do it. It's not like I've got blood sacrifices to spare, and extra curse is not absolutely ideal, but extra damage is. So, coupled up with the broccoli as well, I'm hoping it will become noticeable. It didn't seem all that noticeable there. Yeah, sorry Bowler, you're just going to have that chest blow up underneath you. There's not a lot I can do about it. Oh, for goodness sake. The old crest is behind a key. I'll take the extra armour at this point. I can use the... still got another key I can use to open up the old crest as well. None of your exploding tricks, please. It's not acceptable. Whereas me using blank bullets is completely acceptable. Don't know if the blanks help clear out the explodey bits. Probably not. There we are. Pity you don't get a master round out of them. Right. Let's go get the old crest and be on my merry way. Hopefully on my way to getting some superfly weapon. Something like the Vulcan cannon, that would be very nice. Oh, the cheese gun. It's going to be cheese gun or Gunther. I'll take the cheese gun. I think maybe Gunther might have been slightly the better choice, actually. The cheese gun is absolutely fine. As long as you can keep all the enemies in a room in cheese at any given time, which was questionable there, that little blob had a right turn of speed on it, then it's quite a good way to keep the crest intact, 'cause if nothing's shooting because it's all covered in cheese, then... Oh. This is a safe room, purple lantern, so it might lead through. Oh, goop turn might lead through to the altar room. It does not lead through to the altar room. Okay. Never likes to make it easy for me to get to the abbey. It's one of those rooms where you just can't tell what is spawning in, and might get a sniper that just gets you from afar, or a lead maiden that fills the room full of bullets before you even realise it's there. Right, not the toughest trap room. Come on, where is this altar room? Ah, not off this particular chest room, sadly. It really doesn't like to make it easy for me. I mean, there is an argument that things are relatively easy with the cheese gun. But, you know, just in terms of the layout, it's not making life easy for me, and the cheese gun is far from infallible. See, that guy got a shot off there. Right, where's the chest room going to be? Or not so much the chest room as the altar room. There we are, that did good work. I think I must have enough damage up now that the blank bullets are sometimes enough to actually kill some of the smaller enemies, which is definitely handy. Come on. Is this going to be a full clearance of the floor to find the altar room? Looks that way. Thought I took a hit there, but the old crest is intact, so I must have panic blanked at exactly the right time, or maybe it was the blank bullets that saved me. I don't know. I found a secret room as well. That's not a secret room I'm going to be visiting while I'm carrying the crest. But apart from anything else, it's a chest. What good is a chest to me in rainbow mode? And this should now be the route to the altar. So it is absolutely, very literally, the last room on the floor. However, we've got the abbey open. Right, apologies folks, it's wee time again, so, you know, go and have one yourselves. I'll be back momentarily. Okay, normal service has been resumed. Definitely feel better for that, and hopefully you've got to relieve yourselves as well. Now, technically Bowler is not sitting on that chest, so it could be a rainbow chest. I suspect it's just a graphical anomaly, but I will try to get the chest open and hopefully not take damage doing it. But no, it was just a bog standard chest. However, I didn't take damage, so that's all good. And I've got a boss fight on my hands using just a cheese gun. A cheese gun and starter pistol. Amazingly, it does seem to be cheesing the boss a bit. Blank bullets are useful as well. Oh, you managed to stop its laser there, that was very handy. There we go, Beholster Fondue. And finally a master round, so my core health looks quite good. It's actually now higher than my armor count. Right, so off to the Abbey, I suppose, and let's hope we get a good get out of the rainbow chest. I mean, there's bound to be something good to get out of it, that's the whole point of them. And Black Hole Gun is what I would consider to be extremely bloody good. And an ammo refill, but early days, but let's take the ammo refill. If I could also manage to get Ancient Heroes Bandana, that would be very good. Had it happen before, and yeah, that was very much the win gifted straight to me there. Black Hole Gun with 120 ammo capacity. I mean, there's not a fat lot that can stand in your way with that, and the Black Hole Gun is on its own not super for boss killing, but with the gunslinger is incredibly good. I mean, you can take down a boss in maybe as little as 2 hits, particularly with the damage ups that I've got at the moment. Okay, let's not use the Black Hole Gun there, because I don't actually need to cross those traps. Just noticed that room layout is one that's used in Bullet Hell, isn't it? Full of Gungerers. How would I get to that? Oh right, I must be heading on my way round to that chest room. Something survived somehow, don't really know how. Just conscious that there are secret rooms usually in abundance on this floor, so I'm looking for them. I say in abundance, There you go, there's one. But yeah, with blank bullets, nice and easy to get them. And now I need to cross that trap room, except I don't. I'm just going to teleport out. Okay, we've got ammo here, if need be, which is definitely handy. So I was thinking, would I still have enough to buy the rat key? I've already bought the rat key, so I don't know how I've got quite as much money as I have. But, yep, no, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Weirdly, there's a whole load of bullets just left there. Managed to destroy some of them with the blank bullets, but... just firing off to make sure I get a blank effect in each room, so if there are secret rooms they'll get opened. Because Brother Allburn is always on this floor somewhere. And he wasn't in the secret room we've already found, so there's still going to be another one. And speak of the devil, there he is. And you can tell him any old shit and he accepts it as the truth. Still don't get anything out of his chest, so I'm going to destroy it and get an item called Lies, which I don't know what it does any different to regular junk. But yes, were this not rainbow mode, the blank bullets would be, you know, that'd have been... Well, actually the first secret room just had health, didn't it? Not another chest, but, you know, 2 secret rooms without having to use any blanks, that's a good result. Hope none of these little things are jammed. Otherwise they might be a little awkward to deal with. Alright, okay. I don't think this is going to be the hardest boss fight ever. And it can be normally. But such a big health bar that it can be tricky to deal with. Especially with all the jammed attacks that it does as well. Might be another couple of shots. Oh no, that one might be enough. There we go. Dead and cheesed. How much surplus health have I got? 9 half hearts. That is more than the actual number of hearts that I'm holding. Right, okay. Anything in the shop worth having? Was there blanks? Why aren't you selling blanks, Bello? You are selling ammo. I'll buy the ammo. Take it back. You're not a useless arse. I didn't actually call you a useless arse. I thought it, so I took it back before I said it. But now I've said it. So anyway, next floor. Come on then, Rainbow Chest, what you got for me this time? Oh, there is some extra health there. Might be useful. Or there's the Particulator, which I do like. Of course, I've got an infinite ammo weapon, so don't need to get too het up about picking up weaponry necessarily. Yeah, I'll take the extra health in this instance. Sure if I saw rats in this room or not. I'll have a bit of a hunt around for the hatch just in case. No, maybe I didn't. It's just there was a lot of stuff in the room. Sometimes hard to tell. Don't think I saw them in here, but again I'll have a quick check. One of the downsides to using the black old gun is that if there were rats, it takes them all away and makes it damn difficult to find the hatch at a later stage. Irritating dead end room. Didn't appear to have any rat hatch stuff going on in it either. Yeah, don't think it was there either. He's sitting on that chest, so it can't be a rainbow one, so no point wasting a key to get in there. Didn't spot any rats in here either. Nor here. It's so easy to miss though. Rare instance of the black hole gun not clearing the room for me. Oops, don't need to be shooting in the shop. Yes, I'm still alive, Bello. Why don't you have any ammo? There's the rats. Right, where's the hatch? There it is. Pretty sure I killed a keek in there. Did the key get taken into the black hole as well? I mean, I don't have great need for keys, but you know. Definitely a good way to deal with those cannon trained things is just to have all their bullets sucked away. Right, this is the third floor. Where are the shambling rounds? Let's get in and do the boss fight. Shouldn't need too many shots. Thinking it might do it in two. There we are. Another master round. Not guaranteed really with that one because doing some. There's always the possibility of taking a stupid hit somewhere along the way. Right, have I had both the chest rooms? Looks that way, so there's probably not very much point in clearing the floor. So I suppose there's a possibility of getting an ammo drop. Maybe not an ammo drop, but a free blank is always nice. Oh yeah, there's the possibility of finding some shambling rounds as well, which I need to find. Don't think there's likely to be one in this room really. Nope. Oh, we've got a secret room though. With a bit of armour, that's nice. Okay, yeah, no armour drop, but the rat floor will allow an ammo top up, so that's good. And I need to remember I have blank bullets, so I can open this up without having to use blanks. Always helpful. Get to save them for the boss fight should it be needed. Although with the black hole gun, I might not need them. Alpha rounds is going to make my black hole gun even stronger because it's a single shot magazine. So let's do it. Is that going to be enough to take out a second wave with jammed enemies? Yeah, apparently. No spiders, not today, thank you. Oh dear. 2 lead maidens, just getting spirited away with no real danger on offer. That's the way, I like it. And an empty room is distinctly unthreatening. So, top up the ammo, and nothing else needs topped up because it's all infinite ammo. Right, come on then, rat. I don't think the Black Hole Gun offers complete protection on this phase of the fight, but it's pretty good. There we are, I've taken a hit. I'm sure I've had 3 black hole rounds put that thing to bed before now. And I've got damage ups as well. 2 damage ups from what I recall. I've got the broccoli, which is a damage up for a start, and then I took something else that did it, I think. Good luck with that attack against the black hole gun. Oh, fucker got me. Oh, that should be lights out for the rat now. Got me again, the little shit. Right, let's see what we can get dropped here. No, stop eating cheese. Stop it. Thought I was blocking that. Never mind. So, I've only beaten that third phase once, so it's not too surprising. What's he given me? One measly key. Whole bunch of hearts that I can't use. Okay, so damage up again. But I thought I had something in addition to the broccoli that gave me damage up. Flare gun, yeah, that's quite nice. Laser rifle, it's alright. Right. I can't remember precisely what that does. That just stops mimics from attacking me. Increases the chance of finding chests. Well, that's nice. Pity I can't use any of them for any discernible purpose in rainbow mode. And a couple of grindstones. Very nice, very nice. We have got a mimic chest. Now that's annoying because I still need to unlock one of these rat items, and in rainbow mode you get shit all out of them. In normal mode, having a key and a mimic is, it's 2 of the 4 items, and maybe the one that I still need to get. Unfortunately, equates to none of them in this particular mode. And yeah, I could have, I suppose, awakened the serpent, but I've already beaten the advanced dragon. I don't need to do it again. So I've got broccoli, alpha bullets, and now an eye patch to do damage up. So this black hole gun is going to be even more unstoppable than it already is, which is still quite unstoppable. So I could take more health again. More health, or I think that's the prototype railgun. Or do I want a bullet modifier? I'll take the health again. Yeah, now I have no idea why, but the black hole gun did not clear the room there for me. I felt sure it should have done. Oh. Is this one where you wait for a fight? It is, isn't it? Let's do it just for the badness. Should be a 3-wave fight. I don't know if the black old gun is enough to take out all 3 waves. It is not. There we are. Thoroughly pointless. And it's a chest I can't use. So yeah, that was not the tactical play to have made. But I just felt like killing a few more things than was strictly necessary. Weird, skeleton did not get taken out by the black hole completely. It's proving to be fairly cheese resistant at the moment. There we are. I'll take the ammo refill. But at some point, this black hole gun is going to run out for good. And then I'll have to, you know, like, get better at playing. Yeah, now I'm pretty sure the chance kin got sucked off there, behave. Sucked into the black hole there. But presumably whatever its reward was also got taken off me. Right, have I got enough damage up that one shot is enough to kill that? Yes. Result. How am I doing on the hegemony credits? Oh, so I'll be able to buy one of Doug's items. All being well, probably a second as well. Oh, jammed one. Bastard. Get off. Get off, get off, get off, get off. Yeah. One room that's a bit black hole resistant, and stuff just spawns in gradually. That's just a poor shape for the black hole to be effective in. I'll do a blank effect. Okay. No secret room. Don't know why I'm so bothered about finding the secret rooms really. There's not too likely to be stuff I can properly make use of in rainbow mode really. Because it is likely to be chest based. How did that not get dead? If I can take out a mini-boss in one shot of the black hole gun, how is it not taking out rooms like this? Baffling. Winchester, hi. There's really no point, so I can't be asked. Okay, where's the boss then? Very few options. Still haven't actually found the shop either. Strange. Managed to get myself tucked into the doorway there, like I so often do. It's not recommended. Bello, what sort of a lousy excuse for a shop is this? No blanks, nothing, just ridiculous. I shall come back to you, Mr. Cell Creep. Who's it going to be? It's the kill pillars. They might still be able to get me when they start bouncing around the place. Or might just be taken out by that shot. Yeah, that's quite an effective weapon, that. Okay, let's head off to RNG, get another rainbow chest opened up. So this could be a 10-floor run. Don't get to do those very often. Partly because it's difficult to actually guarantee getting into the Abbey, and partly because it's difficult to guarantee getting past the rat fight. And I'll take a weapon just in case I can't maintain the ammo in the black hole gun. I think this floor will be somewhat academic with the black hole gun. Shouldn't even really need many shots in the boss fight. would be really nice is getting an ammo top up at the end of it. Some of those bullets appeared to escape the black hole. The little ones, or the regular size ones. See? But they didn't hit me though, so... Come on, ammo refill, ammo refill. Damn it. Wouldn't have minded a bit more of a hegemony credit reward there either. 42, so I think it's 56 I need for making both of Doug's purchases. Which I don't think you get any for the Lich, so it's going to be unlikely to reach that total, but it's going to get a decent amount of the way towards it at least. Don't even think there is last 2 items, annoyingly. That is one vendor that just does not run out of stuff to sell. Well, I mean, he does eventually run out of stuff to sell, but it takes a long old while. Yeah, Vulcan Cannon. It's got to be Vulcan Cannon, really, hasn't it? Got to be. Aha, some ammo. Thought I saw it on the map, couldn't see it in the room. Cool. Sneaky spider spawning in on me. Are there enough waves of enemies in this room? So that took a quarter of the ammo out of my Vulcan Cannon, and even with blank bullets and a lot of damage up, I still got hit a couple of times. Grace, you're no use to me. Let's get the old Vulcan Cannon refilled, thank you. Probably the worst angle I could have fired that at, but it's done the job. Hello, yeah, why not? Give the dragon a free shot to start with. Because it's just not going to hit me with the black hole gun. That would help if I had managed to time that shot correctly. Still, it's taken both the knives away, even after they've been planted, which is definitely a good thing. And I can still use the black hole gun for this section as well. There we are. So if anyone's having trouble beating the dragon, that's how you do it. You just unlock the hardest to unlock character in the game, and then go into rainbow mode, which in itself needs to beat the dragon to be unlocked. And then get the most powerful weapon in the game, and dragon fight not hard. Sure that there are more useful tips I could give for a dragon fight than that. Oh dear, that was a silly hit. Ooh. I mean, I have had to beat the dragon in a boss rush mode, running out of ammo in everything, and then eventually having to take it down with... Oh, fuck off, you little pricks. Eventually having to take it down with a starter pistol. It's not easy, but it's doable. These snipers are so obnoxious. Right, where is the blacksmith? You stop jamming things. Unacceptable. Seriously, blacksmith, where are you? Suspect we're not going to get a blacksmith this way, but just a chest room. Oh, little fucker. Thing actually made the noise as if it had done its attack, but it had not done its attack. why I've gone this way. It is very clearly the wrong way to have gone. Just don't like those hammer rooms at all. Or if that, any incarnation of that room. What do we have? Ooh, some ammo. Does the Vulcan cannon need it? It does, thank you. Where's the bloody door? Why is there so much fire? Here you are at long last. Can I have the bullet, please? Thank you. And I suppose I could buy the key. There's not a whole lot of point to it. I could make some money selling hearts to the vampire. I just don't see the point. I suppose there's an outside possibility that might pick up clone on the next rainbow chest, which would be handy in terms of being able to pick it up, suicide, well actually maybe go through the level looking for shambling rounds. Sometimes is one on bullet hell. And yeah, having some extra keys or some extra cash might come in useful ploughing through all of the Gungeon again, but I don't think we're too likely to see the clone. And I've already got plenty of cash and plenty of keys, so try and live without. So I've said before, the gunslinger doesn't get a choice but to go to bullet hell, but I suppose he does, because he can skirt around the entrance to bullet hell like I just did, and then if he opens that chest without having picked up the bullet, then it'll just be game over. Right, what do we want out of this little lot? Probably alright for weaponry, as tempting as that railgun is. I might just take little space friend. Okay, and we appear to have flukily gone the right way, or at least not the dead end way. done here? No, it's still something alive. What about now? No. That is done. Ooh. Heard that sinister sound and realised I've opened a secret room. Somewhere. Is the room dead yet? Nope. What about now? I think we must be done now. And there's the secret room with the gun muncher, but I've already unlocked the gunslinger's ashes. I don't intend to give it any of my nice guns at all. Oops. Ah, we will get a shambling round in this room. There it is. And an agonizer as well. Whole collection of not nice enemies in that room. I don't think this weapon is doing a particularly good job. Right. Three-way split, not the middle. Let's try the top one as the furthest from the spawn point. Jammed boy certainly took a lot of hits. Can't tell if this is looping round or not. Guess we'll find out. Oh, go away, blocks. Find this room actually really hard to avoid taking damage in. Just mainly trying to stay out of the way of the blocks. Somehow I fluked avoiding them, and from that point on just staying down the bottom made it very much easier. Okay, and I think I did go the right way as well. I think this room might be occasion to use the black hole gun, because I don't like shot grubs. And there's bloody loads of them. Didn't actually get all of them either. Right, stop buffing. Oh, I can't believe I got hit by a gun nut. All the the easily avoidable enemies that there are. Right. This, I presume, will be the last possible set of dead ends, or the last intersection rather. As such, any one of the exits could be the right one. That's it. Try and come past the log. And I was right, it was the last intersection. And as is nearly always the case, I've gone the wrong way. And yep, I've picked two of the, well, both the wrong ways, so this is the correct way. I'm so good at picking the wrong ways on that last intersection. Which is not something you want to be good at, by the way. If that wasn't already obvious. Oh, gold. Fuck off, shock grub. How did you survive my initial black hole anyway? Oh, could be getting this one in the pit. Okay, so this should now be the boss fight. And let's be honest, the black hole gun's going to take care of him for me, so him, them. Cannon with blank bullets also does a pretty good job of taking care of it as well. Oh dear, it emptied. That was unexpected. That was quite surprising. Like, with 3 decent damage ups. Oh, I took Curse on a shrine that gave me extra damage as well. I should have really done a faster job there, I think. Still, we got the win. To be honest, as long as your ammo holds out, Gunslinger and Black Hole Gun pretty much does equal a win. Definitely the most challenging part is maintaining the ammo. Right, let's go back to the breach and check what glacial progress I've made on the hunting quests. I suspect a grand total of 1 shambling round. Well, it might have been 2. So there's still going to be 14 or 15 left by my reckoning. Oh, we can do some shopping with Doug as well. 15, so I've got precisely 1 of the bastards. Right. I think I would prefer the really special loot. So, anyway. Did manage to get some stuff unlocked. Still not making much progress with the hunting quest. Not really a lot I can do about that. Unless I make the next episode just jumping straight onto the 3rd floor through the shortcuts and just trying to farm it that way, because the 3rd floor is where they're most native to. And yeah, put it in rainbow mode, get a decent weapon, beat the boss, end the run. Might build up some hegemony credits doing it that way as well. So who knows, that might be the next episode, a little bit of a grindy hunting quest one. But that's it for this one anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Follow me on Twitch, I'll be happy to follow you back. If you want to check out the whole series, have a look over on YouTube under the username BaldyChris, and any subscriptions, likes and shares there would be much appreciated as well. So take care of yourselves till the next one. I think I'll be doing an episode of Prey this evening for those that have been following that series. So 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time, look out for that. And I'll catch you in the next episode of whatever it might be. Take care till then, bye for now.